I was born and raised in the mainland United States, known as the land of the free and the home of the brave. My son Zachary is a Chamorro. What that means is that my wife is Chamorro. My stepsons are Chamorro. My Chamorro better half is Melissa Rose Delgado Blas. This is my personal statement. My Chamorro family names are Sogui, Delgado, Esteban, and Blas. I have lived in Guam since 2001. This is a message to my sons. This is a message to the people gathered here tonight. This is a message to my fellow European Americans gathered in the back. This is a message to my Guam delegate and my Guam senators. I am a marine biologist and an environmental scientist trained at our University of Guam. Ethically, the fundamental role of the scientist is to seek out and uphold the truth. In this manner, the scientist is a guardian of the people and the environment. The scientist is a servant of the people. My problems with the DEIS are as follows. The DEIS was prepared in a hurried manner and is fundamentally incomplete. 9 volumes of impact statement. Not one volume dedicated to the protection of the values and the culture of the indigenous people of Guam. The facts are these, and they are undisputed. The buildup represents short-term economic gain at the expense of a permanent sacrifice to the Chamorro homeland. There will be more concrete, more stormwater runoff, more pollution of our coral reef. There will be less vegetation, less animals and plants on the island, less ecological diversity. There will be more seaport activity, less coral reef, less sea turtles, less dolphins, less fish, more algae. Hundreds of millions of dollars are spent globally to protect coral reef. Hundreds of millions of dollars are spent globally to protect coral reef. Yet the draft EIS proposes to destroy coral reef. We are taught to protect our mangrove nurseries and our fishing stock. Yet the draft EIS proposes to threaten this resource. More foreign people, less regard for the local population, more violence, more rape, less peace, more occupied land, less outdoor recreation and cultural expression. Ultimately, we will lose more of our Chamorro homeland. After the buildup, we will not be able to turn the clocks back on the damage done to the Chamorro culture and homeland. God grants the Chamorro people their freedom. Freedom! Freedom is God's instrument for self-determination. Yet, the Chamorro people have not been fully recognized as a free people of the United States government. The Chamorro people are not legally free by way of naturalization or by way of American Indian status. We do not have a legally binding vote on the national level. Our delegate does not have a legally binding vote on the military buildup. The final EIS will be certified with the signature of one man, a non-Chamorro secretary in the United States. I say, let our Guam legislature decide if the people of Guam are agreeable to the military buildup. My life's work as an American citizen is to uphold our Declaration of Independence, our Constitution, and our Bill of Rights. These documents represent God's will for the people, regardless of our race, our creed, or our culture. Our Chamorro sons and daughters have sacrificed their lives to protect these documents. The DEIS favors national security at the expense of Chamorro culture, at the expense of American heritage, at the expense of American diversity. This is fundamentally wrong at the marrow and the bones of American liberty. The Founding Fathers established that an offense to liberty anywhere is an offense to liberty everywhere. No, it's not okay. This is natural law. Borrowing the words from our great Dr. Martin Luther King, let freedom reign. Let freedom reign for the land of the Marianas. Let freedom reign from Mount Atlan to Turonde. Let freedom reign from Mount Santa Rosa to Uruna. To those who are oppressed, I say, no, you give me my time. I want more. To those who are oppressed, I say, God has already granted us our freedom.